What is up, you guys? It's Saturday, February 3rd, and since it's a Saturday, that means that it's sourcing time. Yes, I am still in my journey of getting to 100K. What I have planned for today, I was originally going to go to a book sale with Kaz, but I was feeling a little bit under the weather. So instead, I actually have a lot of books that I have from a previous sourcing day. I had like 2 entire box full of books. I just never really had the time to list it online, which is like a really important part because I mean that is how you get the sale for the book. So that's my goal for today, is to list all the books that I got last time. I'm hoping to make around 400. I paid a total of about 150 for those. I will update you guys to let you guys know how much I made, but that's what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna show you guys how I am going to list the books on Amazon FBA, just because I know that it can be kind of tedious and confusing at times. And I'm gonna go ahead and go along and learn with you guys too, because there's one part that I'm still trying to understand, so just bear with me. Okay guys, so the first step to listing anything on Amazon or being a seller on Amazon is you need a Seller Central account. So in order to do that, you have to sign up for it. They have like a free one, I believe. I never did the free one. I do pay a monthly subscription, and the benefit of that is that you can send in more than 40 items. So that's pretty nice, and what they do is they take care of all the shipping for you. All you have to do is you send that item to them, and then they handle like all the customer service and everything for you. So it's nice, and also the storage as well. Right now I'm logged into my account. So I got 2 boxes full of books. So I'm gonna show you guys how to list the books first. I'm gonna start off with this book right here, and all I'm gonna do is I am going to go to inventory, add product. Next, you're gonna get into this screen. What I do is you will look behind this book. There is going to be this barcode. So this is the code I'm going to manually enter in. So I'm going to do that right now. Now what's going to happen is it's going to show products that are similar to it. So I just want to make sure that the number matches. So it's going to be this book right here. Another thing is that sometimes they'll have listing limitations, so make sure you check that. And for this one, it says I can sell any of this type of item book that is new, collectible, or in used condition. So I'm gonna go ahead and click sell yours, and it's gonna bring me to this page. So this part is where it gets a little bit tricky. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over, you're gonna see this page right over here. It's gonna ask for the offer, and I'm gonna do an advanced view. Okay, it's gonna ask me for the price. So a few things we're gonna fill out. We're gonna fill out the price. We're going to want to notate what the condition of the book is, and then like more details of the condition of the book, and then conditions like how you would rate it, whether it's new, used like new, used very good, used good, or used acceptable. So those are the categories I typically choose from. And then last, for the fulfillment channel, I always choose, I want Amazon to ship and provide customer service for my items if they sell, because I'm going to be sending all these books over to Amazon, so I don't have to deal with it. One way to check for this is for the pricing wise. What I like to do, everyone has their own strategy, but I like to check to see how many, since my book is used, I'm going to check how many people are selling it right now used, and what's the most common price. And this is what I'm getting right now. So I'm going to click Prime. And it's saying there's currently no listings for this search. Okay. So I'm gonna click used. Looks like it's mostly around like $14. So it's still a little bit confusing. So I want a little bit more of an accuracy. So I'm gonna go ahead and check Keepa. It's gonna bring me to this page, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to find that book. So I'm gonna enter that code number again. It's gonna bring me over to this page. So this is the book. So what these triangles mean is that these books are in used condition. These blocks means how many has sold within the year. It looks like the most average price is around, I would say, $12 for like a used good condition. So I'll probably list it around like $12.50. So I'm gonna go back to that page, put my price $12.50. And then for the condition, this is important. You definitely want to make sure you inspect the book. So here I'm going to say the book is used. It's in good condition. It does have a sticker in the back. The pages look pretty good. So there's no writing. It's clean. So I'm going to say the book is in very good condition. Used, very good condition. So you're just going to type that in. And then used, very good. And then I'm just gonna type my info on here. Pages contain no writing, very clean. And then now I'm just gonna click save and finish. And it's gonna bring me to this page. And then I'm just gonna click save and continue. Okay, this is just asking me about the book, if it's dangerous. So no, it doesn't contain a battery. And then is this product is it dangerous like during transportation? No, it's not. So I'm gonna submit this. It's just like a hazardous material, like safety. And then I'm gonna click save and continue. After I've clicked continue, it's gonna bring me to this page. For now, we're gonna skip this portion. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep continuing to add products. So just skip this, go back to inventory, add product, and then we will leave off back on this page when we are finished, or when you guys are finished like loading and adding all your products on here. Alright you guys, I finished adding all my products on here. So the next step is now to send out our shipping for all the products. So I'm going to go back to inventory, and then I'm going to go ahead and click manage inventory. It's going to bring me over to this page. So these are pretty much all the items that I've listed so far, or try to scan and put input. I'm going to go over each one and check mark it on the left hand side of the items that I want to send in. So now that I've check marked the books that I am going to send out, I'm gonna go head over on this tab where I'm gonna click and scroll down to send/replenish inventory. It's gonna bring me over to this page, and it pretty much tells me there are 24 listings that are selected. And then I'm gonna go ahead and click yes, continue. This is pretty much gonna show up, so it's pretty much just asking me to convert. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and convert. So I'm gonna go ahead and click convert and send inventory. It's gonna convert the original merchant's barcode over to Amazon's barcode. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick whatever barcode that we get onto the Amazon book. So I'm just gonna click convert and send inventory. And then this page is just asking if any of the books are required to have batteries. So this one doesn't have it. So I'm just going to click on this really quick and let them know that no, it doesn't require battery, and no, it's not a hazardous material. Submit. And then save and continue. So I am going to get this page. So right over here in this page, there's a few different things. I'm going to go ahead and click create a new shipping plan. Just make sure your address is correct. And then we are going to go ahead and pick individual products. That's the packing type that I'm choosing, and the reason why is because I'm picking different types of items and putting into one box and shipping it over there. There's another option where it says case packed products. This option in particular is meant more for items that are the same exact thing, all shipped over. So it's all one product. It's the same thing, but in like a bulk. And this one, the one that I'm choosing, which is individual products, is what we are doing today. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that, and when we're done, go ahead and click continue to shipping plan. Now over on this page, it's gonna populate everything here. So it's gonna ask how many books are, like the quantity of the books. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill that out. Alright you guys, so I'm just gonna check that I have all these books. So I went ahead and I went back. And then they also recommend earlier, like, I don't know if you guys saw when I was scrolling down, but it also stated like sometimes the item is overstocked and might not sell. So I just went ahead and I removed those items because what typically happens is that if it doesn't sell, it's just gonna sit there and then you are just stuck with paying like a merchant fee for storaging it. So I'm just going to submit the ones that are fine. So I have 22 products that I'm going to go ahead and submit. So I'm going to click continue. Once I click continue, it's going to bring me over to this page. Okay, so next I'm going to get onto this page, and this page is pretty much just asking who is going to be applying the labels. So I'm going to make sure I select merchant for each of these that I listed on here, because it means that, what merchant means is that I'm going to be the one that's going to be putting the labels on the product to save some money. Next thing as well is just to make sure you're checking on this side. It's going to ask you how many labels you need to be printed for each of the products. So I'm just going to choose one for each of them. When I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and click print labels for this page. It's gonna create like a PDF profile that's gonna pop up, and it's just gonna show all the labels for those products. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I printed my labels. You guys can purchase this label paper. This brand that I bought is Avery Template 5160. So just make sure you get like a label paper. You can go ahead and purchase this at like the postal store or any kind of like Office Depot. They should have this. You just print it like regular paper. So you just put it into the paper cartridge and then it just prints out like this. So this part's pretty easy. All we're going to do is we're going to take each individual of these labels. They're going to have each different book for each different book that we listed. And you're going to try to cover any barcode that's already existing over there. So right now, one of my books that I'm working with is this one. This one doesn't specifically have a barcode, so you can pretty much put it anywhere that you want. So I'm just going to go ahead and work on that one now. After we have finished printing out the labels and putting them on the books, you're going to click continue. It's going to bring you over to this page. So this page is going to show you where the item and product is going to be shipped. So over here it's telling me under details that 4 of my books are going to be shipped over to San Bernardino, and then the other 18 are going to be shipped to a different location. So we're going to pack them into different boxes, and then we're going to go ahead and approve the shipments. And then once you're done, they're going to bring you over to this page, and then you're going to work on your shipment as you go. So the first box, it's saying that I need, the first box is going to need 4 of these books, and it's going to, when you click on work on shipment, it's going to be specific on what types of books need to be in that specific box. So after you've clicked work on shipment, it's going to bring you to the send replenishment inventory, and over here just make sure that your information is verified correctly. So as you scroll down, it's going to want you to review shipment contents, shipping services. So under shipping services, make sure to click on small parcel delivery, and then for the shipping carrier, we're going to select UPS. And then as you scroll down, it's going to ask for shipping packing. So for the shipment packing, it's going to ask how will this shipment be packed. So I'm going to go ahead and select everything in one box. Since my shipment is really small and it's just 5 items, I'm just going to put everything into one box and ship it to the warehouse. Once we do that, it's going to populate this. So all the books that are going to belong into that one box, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's going to ask me to weigh it out and also put in the dimensions. So I'm going to start doing that right now. So I'm gonna start fitting all the books in here. So once I have my books in here, I'm gonna go ahead and add, I don't have craft paper, but I have like some like advertisement paper, so I'm just gonna stick it in here so that the books don't move around. A lot of the times when these things go to shipping, you literally just throw the box away. You want to make sure that when the book arrives to the warehouse, it's in as perfect condition as possible. So now I'm going to input the weight of the box. So it's 27.14, and then the dimensions are 16 by 12. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and click confirm. Perfect. So now that we've confirmed, we're gonna get to this section where it says shipping charges. So I'm gonna go ahead and click calculate, and it's gonna show me how much it is for the shipping cost. So this is going to be $15.45 for me. I'm gonna go ahead and click agree and then accept charges. And then we're gonna go ahead and click print box labels, and this is gonna be the label for the box to where we're going to ship the item. Alright guys, we're almost done. So now that I've taped up my box securely, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the labels. So I cut these up. How you want to place these on the box is you want to make sure that it's not going to be overlapping in the center where they can cut it, because this needs to be scannable. So I'm just going to stick this on this side and this one on this side. You want to make sure that it's scannable. Just keep it simple. And then I'm just going to tape these on. And then these are going to get ready to get shipped out. So I hope that you guys found this video useful. This is legitly my first time shipping this out by myself. Usually I just have Kaz do this for me. So this is pretty cool. It's kind of a little bit interesting. It was a very long process since this is my first time. But I hope that you guys found this video useful. I hope it made it a little bit easier for you guys to be able to ship your items out to Amazon. I completely understand. I know it can be a confusing process in the beginning, but I hope that you guys like this video, and if you do, please give this a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and until next time, bye!